I think from the very beginning, creativity was one of the things that I most loved. I've always been drawn to expressions of creativity, whether it was on television or dance performance or watching a friend dance, listening to music. It's just the richness that's there in life. But then I discovered that you can also be creative in putting your business plan together or making sure that your marketing plan is as strong as it can be. And by that, I don't mean just is the advertising fun and are people going to watch it, but are you really looking at all the opportunities you have to maximize a certain situation? And there's a charge out of that at the end of the day when you can go home and think, wow, I took this and I fit it together maybe a little differently than I would have otherwise thought. And boy, I got something really great out of that. And I think that kind of creativity, if you can get that out of the people who work with you and your team, and if you can begin to get that out of yourself, that's when you bring real value added to the people around you. And creativity at the Children's Museum is critically important because we want to have the left brain and the right brain working together when people come in. There's actually a term called cognitive dissonance. And the idea is that you don't always need to feel comfortable. You need to have things bother you a little bit sometimes to bring your brain out so that you think a little bit differently than you do when everything is sort of going on the status quo. And so we do things like that sometimes at the Children's Museum to challenge you to bring out creativity. So it can be everything from creativity in terms of enjoyment, because we have arts and incredibly wonderful things going on at the Children's Museum. And yet we also have that little spur in there that's going to give you an opportunity to think differently about yourself or differently about a situation. And I think both of those parameters are not only good at the museum, but they're good in life as well.